We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support above the 450 area. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot sent out a bear indicator at 9:45 a.m. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 400% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, fighting to hold support. And in today's video, we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into next week. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run idea was spectacular beyond expectations, and if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run idea was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot sent out a bear indicator at 9:20 a.m. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision. And put options went up 500% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see it popping up there within the screen, within the options chain, some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition so far from red bars to bright green bars and back down to red bars once again. The last piece missing would be white with red borders, as I call it, the dip area, if the weakness were to continue. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflows as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, under a bear indicator at the 452 level, and outflows crossing over here in the first half of the day. Now inflows are trying to pick back up here in the after hours, and this is going to be crucial and critical going into next week. Now here we are with it fighting to stay above the 450 area all week so far, right? Since way back here on Wednesday, it's been fighting to stay above 450, creating a tight consolidation here within the volatility. But when we zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour, it's going to be crucial and critical as well for these inflows to get back up, guys. Outflows are dominating at negative 0.34, and a bear indicator popped up here at the 452 level. But here it is in the after hours trying to go back up towards 451, and it's going to be crucial and critical to watch these inflows. I'm going to be watching them carefully going into next week. Now in the volatility of the 15-minute, we could go ahead and see here how outflows crossed over, full transition from the rip area to the dip area in the first half of the day. You could see that outflow crossover and a bear indicator up here at the 452.80 area, and finding support, double bottoming here so far from down here at the 450 level. Something to not ignore. And then also a third time bouncing here near the 450 10 cent area. But these outflows, guys, are continuing to try to go towards the midpoint. And if this crosses, it can quickly start to reflect that weakness into these charts. I would not ignore that in the volatility of the 15 minute. Now, what are the key levels I would watch? Well, the first thing is support, guys, and that's the 450 level. If that gets broken through, I'll be watching, as I stated. If on the 15 minute those outflows cross over, does that weakness roll over here into the 30 minute, pulling it back down away from the midpoint to the downside, reflecting that weakness into these charts? And if 450 gets broken through, the next support I'll be watching, based off the history of the chart, is 448, and then below that is the 445 area. Now, to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to pick back up and pull away from the midpoint, reflecting that strength into these charts, and eventually going ahead and canceling out this bear indicator on the 30 minute, and same thing on the 15 minute, right? Canceling out this bear indicator, getting these inflows back up away from the midpoint, and continue the transitions back up. It did a full transition from the rip area to the dip area so far. And if that strength starts to reflect and those inflows pick up and a possible bear indicator pops up, the last piece missing would be dark green bars, and then bright green bars follow with the strength of the bull indicator here on the 15 minute. And I'll be watching if that strength can get rolled over into the 30 minute here as well. And if that strength can pull up the 1 hour as well, cancel out this bear indicator and test the first resistance level of the 452 area. And if that gets broken through, the next level I'll be watching is the 453.50 area. Rejected 3 times here, and so far the highest level that we've seen in this run to the upside since way back here of the bull indicator of 438. First bear indicator popped up yesterday, another one today, and so far the highest point has been up here at the 453.50 area. And if that gets broken through, the next resistance I'll be watching is the 455 level. As always, guys, these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and these inflow versus outflows, I would not ignore them, and I'm going to be watching them very closely going into next week. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money. So if you made it this far into the video and you are a swing trader or looking to gain an edge when it comes to swing trading, you're definitely going to want to check this out. And this is our new swing bot that will be fully released really soon. And so far it has sent 2 notifications in the last several days, right? The first one, as you see it popping up there, was Nvidia on Friday of last week at around $444. And the other one was Tesla yesterday in the pre-market, and from yesterday to today, and even yesterday alone, it ran up nearly $10 plus. Now, when it comes to the Nvidia one, you could see it popping up there on the screen. I shared the chart yesterday, and I also circled an area, as you see it there in the chart, how it kept on bouncing off that support and trying to hold above 444. And then I put a line across when that notification came in. And now you're seeing this other chart, which I shared today in the pre-market. And I stated, right, you could see the same line there. And I put the swing bot notification there at around the 444 area. It was already opening up from yesterday to today at 449. And I talked about in that purple area, the area that kept on acting like support. And there was a strong resistance in the pre-market and previous days at the 452 area. And the bulls would need to break through that for possible continuation. Not guaranteed, but it was important, and inflows needed to cross. Now, when you see it here in the next chart, going into the open, it was broken through, bull indicator popped up, and then inflows crossed over. And you could see the purple area that continued to act like support. And Nvidia calls were up nearly 100% plus with the swing notification bot since it was sent out, right? And you can see that blue line again where that notification was sent at that after hours on Friday. So this is our new swing bot. If you take a look at Tesla too, it sent it out at around the $256 area, and Tesla went to highs here of nearly $270 in the last 2 days, and it was sent out yesterday in the pre-market, right around this area, and the full move. So typically with these swing bots, and the notifications that come in. They're there to add perspective. Nothing's guaranteed, but the goal is for it to add perspective. Take a look for possible support levels and bullish confirmations of a reversal. And from there, it typically pans out within several days to weeks, but sometimes it can happen this fast within 1 or 2 days. And when it does, I typically tend to make a rational decision because maybe my goals and strategy and expectations have been met, right? I don't want to get too greedy either, but I wanted to share with you guys our new swing bot that's going to be notifying directly into our Discord on high probability opportunities based off specific criterias and dip areas of wire Fred borders, as I call them, on multiple time frames and other criterias to confirm of the possibility of it looking like a possible support or area to not ignore for a possible swing of a reversal. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.